The Badshahi Mosque is a historic and monumental structure located in Lahore, Pakistan. Built during the Mughal era, it is one of the most famous landmarks in the city and one of the largest mosques in the world. Here is an in-depth look at its history, architecture, cultural significance, and more. 1. Historical background. Badshahi Mosque was commissioned by the 6th Mughal Emperor, Aurangzeb, in 1671 and was completed in 1673. The mosque was built in a period when the Mughal Empire was at its zenith, both in terms of territorial expansion and cultural achievement. Emperor Aurangzeb, known for his devout religious practices, envisioned the mosque as a symbol of the empire's grandeur and Islamic devotion. Aurangzeb's choice of Lahore for this magnificent structure was deliberate. Lahore was not only an important cultural center, but also held a significant place in the Mughal Empire, often referred to as the City of Gardens for its lush green spaces and Mughal architecture. Building the mosque in Lahore, therefore, was both a statement of power and a reflection of the city's historical significance. 2. Architecture and design. Badshahi Mosque's architecture is a classic example of Mughal-era mosque architecture. It reflects the aesthetic and engineering accomplishments of the time and is marked by its grand scale and symmetrical beauty. The mosque covers an area of about 276,000 square feet, with a capacity to accommodate over 55,000 worshippers in its courtyard and interior, making it one of the largest mosques in the world. A layout and structure. The mosque is oriented towards Mecca. Like all mosques, it consists of a large prayer hall, a spacious courtyard for minarets at each corner of the courtyard, and 3 domes. The prayer hall has a width of 275 feet and a depth of 180 feet, covered with intricate frescoes, marble inlay, and stucco tracery. The massive courtyard measures around 528 feet by 528 feet and is paved with red sandstone, providing an open space for prayer gatherings. The central prayer chamber is the focal point, crowned by 3 large white marble domes. The 2 outer domes are slightly smaller than the central one, which contributes to the mosque's visual appeal and harmony. B. Use of materials. The mosque primarily uses red sandstone, a signature material in Mughal architecture, for its exterior. The interior is adorned with white marble inlay and decorative frescoes. The combination of red sandstone and white marble creates a striking contrast that enhances the mosque's beauty. The domes are made of white marble, which has darkened with time due to environmental factors, but still retains a semblance of its former splendor. The minarets, standing at a height of 176 feet, are also clad in red sandstone with white marble detailing. Each minaret consists of 3 sections and features a balcony at the top, which was originally used by the muezzin to call for prayers. C. Decorative elements. The mosque's interior and exterior decoration display fine examples of Mughal artistry. The prayer hall is richly embellished with stucco tracery known as gesso work, frescoes, and intricate marble inlay work. The walls and ceilings are covered with floral patterns, arabesques, and Quranic calligraphy. The marble inlay is particularly prominent around the mihrab, the niche that indicates the direction of Mecca. The calligraphic inscriptions are rendered with precision, reflecting the artistic and spiritual aspirations of the Mughal craftsman. 3. Significance and symbolism. The Badshahi Mosque is not only an architectural marvel, but also a symbol of Islamic culture and Mughal power. It stands as a testament to the grandeur and religious devotion of the Mughal era. The mosque's construction during Aurangzeb's reign marked a shift towards a more orthodox and puritanical form of Islam in the empire, which is evident in the mosque's grand yet austere design. The mosque's spacious courtyard is not just a place for communal prayer, but also a reflection of the Mughal philosophy of creating public spaces for worship, social interaction, and community gatherings. Its scale and prominence make it a focal point in Lahore, historically serving as the main congregational mosque of the city. 4. The mosque through the age. Over the centuries, the Badshahi Mosque has witnessed various phases of neglect, restoration, and conservation, reflecting the changing political and cultural landscapes of the region. A. Mughal decline and Sikh rule. After the Mughal Empire began to decline in the 18th century, the mosque suffered from neglect and disrepair. The fall of the Mughal Empire led to the loss of centralized maintenance, and the mosque's condition deteriorated. During the Sikh period 1799 to 1849, the mosque was used as a military garrison, which significantly damaged its structure. The marble domes and decorative features suffered due to neglect and military use. The courtyard was used for stabling horses and storing munitions. B. British colonial period. When the British took control of Punjab in 1849, they initially continued to use the mosque for military purposes. However, after protests from the Muslim community, the mosque was restored to its original function as a place of worship in 1852. The British administration undertook the first significant restoration efforts to repair the damages inflicted during the Sikh periods. C. Post-independence period. Following Pakistan's independence in 1947, the Badshahi Mosque underwent extensive restoration work, spearheaded by the Pakistani government. The restoration aimed to return the mosque to its former glory, focusing on the structural repairs, decorative restoration, and landscaping of the surrounding area. The mosque was reopened to the public and regained its status as an important religious and cultural site. 5. Restoration and preservation efforts. Throughout its history, the Badshahi Mosque has faced numerous challenges related to preservation and restoration. The primary goal has always been to maintain the mosque's original character while ensuring its structural stability. Modern restoration efforts have included cleaning and repairing the red sandstone. The mosque's exterior had accumulated dirt and grime over the centuries. Restoration efforts focused on cleaning the sandstone and repairing any damaged sections to preserve its original appearance. Marble work restoration. The mosque's marble elements, including the domes, floors, and inlay work, have been repaired and restored to ensure they retain their aesthetic appeal. Fresco and stucco restoration. The intricate frescoes and stucco tracery inside the mosque were deteriorating due to age and environmental factors. Skilled artisans were employed to restore these decorations using traditional techniques. Structural reinforcement. To address structural weaknesses that developed over time, reinforcement measures have been implemented to ensure the mosque's long-term stability. 6. Cultural and religious role. Today, the Badshahi Mosque remains a central place of worship for Muslims in Lahore and is an iconic symbol of the city. It plays a key role during major Islamic festivals, such as Eid-ul-Fitr and Eid-ul-Adha, when tens of thousands of worshippers gather for prayers. In addition to its religious significance, the mosque is a popular tourist attraction. It draws visitors from around the world who come to admire its architectural beauty and historical significance. The mosque's location near the Lahore Fort and other historical landmarks makes it a key part of the city's cultural heritage. The mosque has also become a symbol of Pakistani identity and pride. It is often used in media and literature to represent the cultural richness of Lahore and Pakistan's Islamic heritage. The Badshahi Mosque is depicted on Pakistani currency and postage stamps, underscoring its significance as a national monument. 7. The mosque in literature and popular culture. The Badshahi Mosque has inspired poets, writers, and artists for centuries. It is often mentioned in literature and poetry, symbolizing spiritual devotion, architectural beauty, and the grandeur of the Mughal Empire. In Pakistani literature, the mosque is a recurring motif that represents Lahore's historical and cultural identity. In contemporary times, the mosque has appeared in films, television dramas, and documentaries, often used as a backdrop to convey a sense of history and spirituality. Its imposing structure and picturesque setting make it an ideal location for cultural and artistic expressions. 8. Challenges facing the mosque. While the Badshahi Mosque is a well-preserved historical monument, it still faces several challenges. A. Environmental damage. Air pollution in Lahore poses a threat to the mosque's sandstone and marble surfaces. Acid rain and air pollution can accelerate the deterioration of these materials, necessitating ongoing conservation efforts. B. Urban development. Rapid expansion of Lahore has led to encroachment around the mosque. The increasing commercialization and traffic congestion in the surrounding area affect the ambience and accessibility of the sites. C. Balancing preservation with accessibility. As a functioning mosque and a tourist attraction, the Badshahi Mosque must balance the needs of worshippers and visitors, ensuring that the mosque remains a serene place of worship while accommodating the influx of tourists requires careful management. 9. Conclusions. Badshahi Mosque is not just a mosque. It is a symbol of Lahore's enduring cultural legacy and a testament to the grandeur of the Mughal Empire. Its majestic architecture, historical significance, and cultural role make it one of the most cherished monuments in Pakistan. Over the centuries, the mosque has withstood periods of neglect and decay, but has emerged as a well-preserved example of Mughal architecture, thanks to the dedicated efforts of conservationists. Today, the Badshahi Mosque continues to inspire awe, not only as a place of worship, but also as a reminder of the rich history and heritage that it embodies. It serves as a living monument that connects the past with the present, inviting people to appreciate the art, architecture, and history of a bygone